Hi,
Hey,
how you
uh,
doing? I'm good. I'm good. Waiting on the next one. Your weekend
hello.
been going good?
Yes, yeah.
How's
So far,
how's some grandbabies?
they doing good.
Hola, mamacita, ¿cómo estás, mija?
I even put on earrings.
I see. I was lazy. I'm slow motion right now, so I'm moving very slow. But I was
Mm,
gonna tie my hair up.
well, I had two minds. Mine looked crazy. Mm, mm. Mind you, hey,
Hello.
what's up,
Hi.
sis?
How
Hola,
are you?
hola, hola, hola. We're gonna be talking about the good and the bad of spirituality. People always talk about the good, but they never talk about the bad. As y'all know, I'm Black Cubana, aka La Serene, and I will let the late, lovely, beautiful ladies introduce themselves. Um, you rubbing your eyes. You want to introduce yourself?
Well, hello everyone. I'm Missy, and I'm just starting my spiritual journey. So I wanted to talk about what I've been going through.
Okay. And you,
Mm-hmm.
young lady?
Wow, young. Hi, everyone. My name is Helena, or Initiated by Spirits. Here to give you a feel of what I've been through, what I'm going through, and so you don't feel like you're alone. And we are the goddaughters of Lassie Hand.
Mm-mm. Mama.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Mm-mm.
children. I was a hoe back in the past life.
Oh, yeah.
I spread it wide, so I got a lot of
Hey.
children. Um,
Okay.
but yes, a lot of people are confused about spirituality. So I thought we would give three versions of the good and the bad. Who would like to go first?
Well, I could go first.
Okay.
Um, so far, what I'm learning on this spiritual journey is to like I have to really trust myself. I have to get out my head because started, when I was told that they speaking to you, I was expecting to hear different voices and so forth. I didn't what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't think it would be my voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning to trust that voice.
Okay.
That's where I'm at now with my spiritual journey.
Okay, what is the when did you first notice you was different?
I have always I have always wanted to know more about the spiritual world. Like back in the day when I was pregnant, I used to call the 1-800 hotline to talk to people when Montel Jordan was on, and he used to always have that little lady. I can't think of her name, but
Cleo, I mean Miss Cleo.
no, it won't Creole. It was on the Montel Williams show. Remember Montel Williams had a
Oh,
show?
that white lady,
And
Susan Brown.
yeah, and
Okay.
stuff. And he used to always have her. And I used to always watch it, especially when she's on. And then, the with the Long Island medium, I have always was fascinated by it, but I used to always like throw it in the back of my mind. Like, oh, okay, and then people be like, you doing all that and stuff. So I used to always throw it in the back of my mind, but the last and then they'll come back up, and then I throw it back over, away. I just tuck it in. But the last couple of years, I had this dying questions that I couldn't ask myself was, what was my purpose? I couldn't figure out what was my purpose. I knew I had a purpose. I just could not figure out what was it. So that started me on the spiritual journey that I am on today.
Were there any times where you say, fuck this shit, I don't want to do it no more?
Shit. Sometimes today, we like, you know what? I don't care. But then I wheel myself back in and stuff, because it's definitely a sacrifice. People don't understand the sacrifice, because you thinking you living right, you thinking you doing everything right, and then next thing you know, it's like boom, something happened, and you be like, oh, like what the hell, So it's definitely something that you have to trust. That is definitely a bigger version. You just can't see it yet.
Yeah, it make you do that Scooby Doo thing, that Scooby Doo song. Yeah, it does. Yep. What about you initiated by spirit?
Um, so I knew I was weird, different since I was born. Um, they they tried to awaken me multiple times, and every time I thought that church was the answer for me. And I would go to church and I felt out of place. Then they said enough is enough. And I had no other choice than to know the truth. And the dark side of it is how scary, depressed, how a lot of elders, people that have been on their path for a long time, try to scam you and try to downgrade your gifts because they don't have those gifts. A lot one for example, when I was learning about my gifts, one of my ex mentor told me that I was crazy because I started seeing faces everywhere, which made me question, am I crazy or am I going to a spiritual awakening? It was so hard to find a decent mentor, a decent person that tells you truth, like tells you the truth without any attachment. There was I think that is one of the darkest side of spirituality, believing, trusting, because I believe spiritual people are more savage than people that are not awakened yet.
Yeah, I
They
agree
are
with you.
they are more jealous, and to me, I would always appreciate other people's gift, and I would never downgrade it or make them believe that they are crazy or they're not seeing what they are seeing or not hearing what they are hearing. It is very lonely also because you will learn that a lot of trauma comes from your family, within your family group. And you will, in most of the times, you're going to have to do that walk alone, meaning a lot of family members going to separate from you. And you're going to be like, why am I doing this? Why am I continuing this path, this walk, if all I'm seeing is people being taken away from me, family disappearing, family telling me that I'm doing demonic stuff. Why am I doing this? So you will find strength in places that you never thought you would. And it is a rewarding path. It is a rewarding belief, trust, and all of that. But it is hard. It's not always rainbows and glitters. And that's what people don't say because I have tried. I have begged to end it all. And at the same time, I have to go back and say, I have a purpose that is bigger than the pain, that is bigger than what I'm going through at the moment. A lot of times I felt alone and I felt like there was nobody that could actually understand me because I've been scammed. I think I lost more than three, four, $5,000
Mm.
just
And
trying to
and and
find
and I
someone.
and that's why I give it said, and I think it's just because we've been looking and we hadn't came across. So it's like that's why with me I always, after I don't spent, because them 1-800 numbers was expensive. So it's like once I then that's when I start putting it back. back in my head, and just not think of it no more.
Oh yeah, and
Mm-mm.
we are so eager once we are in the path, and we're like, we want to connect, we want to hear, we want to see, we want to feel, and the trickster spirits that we have to deal with, that nobody says anything. You're so eager to get in contact with your spirit team, that sometimes you don't pay attention that you're dealing with tricksters. And
Especially the gens, because the gens mimic people. So yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's what people don't understand. It's not just about, all the beauty. We have to talk how a lot of people have to deal with suicidal thoughts. A lot of people have to deal with other people pain. A lot of empaths that are waking up and they have no idea, why do I feel like today is the day that I end it all. That's what people need to be talking about. It's not just a walking in the park. To me, it's not. And I thank God and I thank the spirits that I have found you, Ma, because I felt like I was lost, because I felt that I was not heard. And I remember I did a reading with you and you said, ask your spirits to show you who's your mentor. And that's when I found you. So it is not, to me, that's the dark side. It's a place that you're trying to find who you are, but sometimes you are so lost that you don't know where's the beginning.
That's a true statement right there. And
Yeah.
I think for me, right now, my biggest fear is, because I'm slowly walking into it, a lot of things I don't know yet, and I'm learning. So my biggest fear is because I want the rainbows and unicorns, and I'm scared that I come across somebody that know my potential and stuff like that and can harm me. I think that's mainly my biggest fear, because in my mind going into it, I'm thinking, one love. We all got it. So one love, we give love, and everything. But to slowly find out that it is people that's in the spirituality that is really like willing to take from you or send stuff your way and for no reason. So that right there had me with a fear of really really like tapping in because I'm like I ain't do nothing to nobody.
It makes
Don't
you
harm
want
me.
to so-called stop doing anything because people take advantage of you.
Yeah, and and I find that so scary, especially when you don't know. Mm-mm.
And I also, because when I talk to you, I feel like to a lot of people that been they've been practicing, they've been walking in their truth for a long time. If there's someone that is awakening and they have so much wisdom and they started sharing, they always try to put them in a corner. And you didn't do that to me. But I have everyone that I came across to, they did that. They said, how can you know this if you're just, walking in your path right now? How are you able to know all this? Where you just made me branch out and others made me closed out at the point that I almost didn't want to do it. And that's what I think. It does not matter if you've been in this, if you've been practicing, if you've been walking in your truth for 10, 20, 30 years, or if you've been doing it for 2, 3 years, you are older than what the age that you have over here right now. And that means that you're going to have wisdom that is going to be beyond the people that wants to teach you.
Exactly. And I'm gonna ask both of y'all this. Who is the best teacher? Who is the best teacher? What have I always tell you?
You for me you always said trust your instinct. You always tell me like every day trust your instinct. No matter, how much I be wanting you to answer the question for me, you be like, trust your instinct. What you feel. Who
Yeah.
what they are saying. And so I thank you for that because that put me to where I'm at today, and I have seen the growth in me today versus from when I first contacted you when I
Yes.
was.
Man, she was a doubter. I was like, I'm a 1-800 Togo. But one day I said, your spirits know you better than anybody else. They have been with you in every lifetime. I said, your depression, your anxiety, your fear, your anger, everything you're going through are teachers. Sometimes your teacher is not a human mentor, they're spirits. And when spirits teach you, they are not going to babyfy you. They're gonna drop it like it's hot. You be like, okay, what the fuck that supposed to mean? And it's like you try and try to ask people, and they don't understand the words coming out of your mouth. See, people don't want to tell you that part. It's very nerve wracking. You just want to pull your hair out because you be like, I don't understand. What are you telling me? They be like, yes, you do know, and I'm like, no, I'm human. But yeah, I always tell my babies that your spirits and your struggles or everything are your best teachers. Sometimes I can relate and then sometimes I can't relate. But I also tell people you chose this path. And people's like, get out of here. I have a Padrino. Okay, my Padrino, he's Ifa. He practiced Lukumi. He known me for a while, and he calls me by my government name, and he say, you picked this. I'm like, yeah, you keep telling me this, but I said, are you sure? So I give him a headache too, and then I have a godmother. I give her a headache too. But honestly, you did pick everything. Ladies, I have a question. How do you
Absolutely.
feel when you at home at night in the bed and you start hearing stuff?
Um,
um, I used to be fearful, like what the hell going on, but now I'm sitting there, I'm more comfortable with it and stuff because the little creaks and everything. I'm like, okay, they walking around the house, who and stuff. But at first, I used to be like, what the hell? Oh, especially if I'm in the house by myself. I'm constantly looking at my door like, is I'm gonna see something with and stuff. So, but now I'm more comfortable with it. Like I ain't fearful of it now. It's
I
when I hear them, I definitely know that they walking, and to
I'm
me
not
that clarified that they with me too.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
now. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a whole year to turn off that light because I used it. I'm like, I'm not turning off the light because the minute that I do, I'm gonna see something. It took me a whole year. Then you know how you get paralyzed at night because I'm always fighting, and they saying turn off that light, and I said no. So I got paralyzed, and they said, "What are you fearing? I will always be with you." So now I'm at a point that I be like, if it doesn't feel right to me, I be like, "Who the hell is this? What are you doing in my house? Who you?"
Yep.
You
I
know?
remember one time I was in the dark and something touched my foot. I'm like, not today. I said, leave me alone. I'm not feeling good. I said, I'm not in the mood for y'all playing with me. Leave me alone. I talk crazy to them back. They will literally touch you. I had
Uh,
spirits. I'm sleeping, and it's like they'll play with my hair, and I sleep with my lock thing on. They would take it off. I'm like, see, y'all play too much, you know. So they like to play. They like to hide things, stuff like that. But seeing stuff can get you when you're not in the right mind frame. You be minding your business, all of a sudden you see something, you're like, oh God, y'all gonna give me a heart attack. Why did y'all do that? Or you hear something, especially when I haven't cooked and my llama damas, I'm like, damn, that smell good. I'm here by myself. They telling me, you ain't fed us, so I guess we gotta cook for ourselves. Have y'all experienced smelling stuff?
I
oh,
have, I have, I have experienced smelling some good cooking,
oh
and I'm like,
yes.
Now, any other time, before I started my spiritual journey and mama let me know what was going on, I used to be like, damn, somebody outside burning it up. I'm thinking like it's the next door neighbor or somebody like, damn, they cooking good. But now I know that it's my spirituals that's cooking and everything. And if I smell a musty smell, it's like I know that it's a spirit around me now. I don't took heed to what it is.
Oh yeah. No, I remember one day we were talking, me and Ma, and I said, smells like cookies. And I know I love to bake. And then you said it's your madame in the kitchen. I said, oh, okay. But the smells get you because out of nowhere you find yourself going, and you'd be like, oh, okay, that's that spirit. That's that spirit. And but it's interesting. It is interesting
Mm-mm.
because sometimes also you are so busy that you just smell something and you'll be like, oh, take it easy, just take a minute and just collect yourself. You don't need to be moving like that all the time. So it is nice to have that smell sense.
Yeah, and then if you smell something funky, like something died or burnt
Mm.
coffee or something, that's low vibrational malevolent
Mind your
spirits.
business. That's all
Yeah,
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Mind
don't
my business.
answer, don't say who this, who what, just ignore it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but if you feel like you getting ready to get scared and your feet can't move, then that's when you need to cleanse your house. But you have to speak in authority, people. They know who you are. You forgot. They have to obey you.
Absolutely. And that's what
Uh-oh, she'll be back.
I
Uh-huh.
But
apologize.
yeah, oh,
That's people calling at this time. What that I am in control. That fear is just an illusion because people tell you, oh, fear is just an illusion until you see a spirit at your house and you're like, almost peeing your pants and you're like, what the hell do I do? You forget that you are in charge of your house. So that took a long time to be like, this is my house. Get the fuck out of here. It took me a long time to be at that stage. So yes, you have to learn, even if you're chicken out over there, if you're shaking like the leaf of a tree, speak up. Say, get out.
because they breed off fear. You can't let them, because that's how they grow. When you feed it, they breed off of it. So even if you have to close your eyes and say, get the fuck away, or if you have to quote a Bible scripture, you got to do what you got to do. That's what you have to do. You have to speak with power and authority
Oh,
And
because
yes.
of
see,
who you are.
I,
Um,
I haven't got there yet, but I think with the teaching that I have been getting, oh, I'm ready.
You
I'm
will
ready.
you will get into that stage. I'll be talking to my and I'll be like, who the fuck is this? Then I'll be like, get out. And because I was always that person that wear my heart in my sleeve in a sense. In society, in your family, and your friends wants that person, someone that is always have their heart hanging over there for everyone to take. And hold on, because they're talking, I'm starting to go blank. I apologize. Um, And I feel like now I am so protective of my heart that I will not wear it like in my hands for everyone else to take. And that's one of the positive of spirituality. To love yourself so much, to shield yourself so much, to be like, no, if you don't obey my boundaries, if you don't obey my beliefs, you don't get to tell me nothing.
and that's where I'm getting at. I'm getting there.
it's
Where
hard. It's hard, Missy, but you're gonna get there because I constantly remind y'all this is
yeah,
y'all job. Y'all came back for an assignment, a mission. Y'all not here to make friends. They not your
yeah.
friends. You here to
Mm,
do a job. So if someone's doing something to you, you can refuse that job. You can say, get somebody else to do it. So
mm,
that's why we get hurt a lot because we healers and we want to heal everybody, and that's how they take advantage of us. And that's when we feel like, F this. I don't got time for this. This is not what I signed up for, but basically it is. When people come into your life, they either are enemy or soul family. That's the only two. So people enemies are the ones that study you the most, so they can
Mm.
dominate you and hurt you. So when you feel somebody that's constantly codependent on you and not giving back, you be like, hold up, no, this is not an even energy exchange. They're going to get mad because you stop letting them take advantage of you. You're not going to heal everybody.
And see, and that's where um I have to, be like back up because I'm the type of person that I want to hear everybody. I think everybody, you know, I just want to grab everybody and hug them and be like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Even if I'm going through something, I want to do that to anybody that brings me, a situation that they in, and it's so hard for me to be like, mm, do I want this, right now? So I have to, what's the word? I have to, try to just not give too
Fix
much advice.
everything. Fix
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, and I'm the one that, to me, I'm always want to fix it. Like, okay, so if this happened, okay, so we can do it like this, or did you think about doing it like this? So, I'm trying not to be that person as much. And then
Oh,
I
hello,
gotta,
everyone. Yes, we can. I'm reading your questions. Sorry to cut you off. So
uh
you catching this while we're on live. But I just wanted you to hear the stories. You can ask the two beautiful ladies any questions. You can ask me too, but I want you to hear three versions of spirituality. So I want to say thank you for participating in this live. So go ahead, Missy. I apologize.
oh no, you fine, you fine. I was just saying, I'm trying to not try to be able to heal everyone because I noticed, with that, a lot of people like to, stay in their pain because that's all they know. So they don't know how, they don't know no other way to be but in that pain. And I'm the type of person I want to be able to lift them up out their pain, but then everybody purity ain't for me, so I have to learn the difference
Yep,
in the
because right
end.
now, Spirit is showing me a snake. You see a snake out there hurt. You be like, oh my God, I just want to hurt the. You don't see it as a snake. You see it as a wounded animal, reptile.
Mhm.
And then the snake say, help me, I won't bite you. Okay, you being the healer, you be like, okay, I'm trusting you because we healers, we trust everybody. And that's wrong. So as soon as we heal it, the snake bite us. And they was like, you shouldn't have trusted us. That's how it is with some people. Some people like being miserable. Some people like drowning in that. So when you do try, they start showing resentment towards you, and then they start blaming you for everything. You be like, what the fuck? I'm the one that's helping you. When it boils down
Mhm.
to it, you drain yourself for everybody who's there to give you back to you, help heal you. That's what an empath
Yeah.
is. We are a big old sponge and a vacuum cleaner. We clean up and absorb everything. But when shit hits the fan on it, no one has time for us. So we have to sit and have spirit heals us. See, that's the dark side where everybody don't want to talk about. When it's our time to need somebody, no one has time for us
Nope.
because they think we can handle it all. They think, okay, they ain't human. Hell yeah, we human. We get divorced, we get sick, but everybody's like, we take a day off because we going through something. I'm gonna tell you now, when a spiritualist is going through something, you're not supposed to help nobody. Why? Because that transmute. So if I'm doing you a reading or I'm making you a product, I'm saying I can't do it today. I'm not myself. You got to give me time because whatever I'm going through, I can transmute that on you. And people get mad when I say, no, I'm focusing on me today. I'm kind of tired. Well, damn, I just had my teeth taken out. I just need to heal. They say I'm selfish. I get it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever experienced that?
Mm-mm.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I haven't. I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
I used to be the person that saved everyone. You need something, call me. I'll listen, give you advice, and I'll be getting drained and everything. So the minute that I called all my energy, my stuff back to me, and I told my spirits, enough is enough. Who's not here for me, may they just disappear. It felt like I would say did something because the whole group that I had, I was standing alone. I was standing
Mm-hmm.
alone. Nobody would call to check on me if I'm doing okay or not. Nobody will ask, Helena, is there something that I can do for you? Nothing. I feel like people want, especially when you call them asking, oh, can you do something automatically? They reverse that conversation and make about them.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have
Mm-mm.
you're not allowed to get sick. You're not allowed to feel bad. You're not allowed to be human. You're not allowed to be you. It's like because you can connect to the spirits more than they can, they think you are a 24/7 job that you need to be open when they need. Like if you say no, that means you're petty and you're selfish.
It's always
That's
Mm-mm.
about you.
Oh yeah. Why? Oh, you are so if you have that gift, that means that you belong to us. No, I don't. I think that's what it is. It's like people don't see that you are given a part of yourself. That means that you're gonna need to take time to find yourself back again, to call yourself back again. It's not just and I can talk to the spirits for you. It's like when you set boundaries, people think, oh, why should you do that? You should be by this. If I give you money, you should do whatever I say. No, you can keep your money and your attitude.
Mm-mm.
Yes, because
And I.
spirits will go AWOL on you in a minute. You be like, dang, I'm not hearing from my spirit. What's going on? They say you need time. Because when
Absolutely.
you are chaotic in here and you going through stuff, you cannot hear from spirits. Spirits will not talk to you when you're going through stuff. That's why you have to meditate and call yourself back. Because your spirits were like, I don't got time for this attitude. I told you not to do this. Spirits will disappear on you and you will feel alone. And that's when you start crying. You like, damn, because they want you to take the time and heal and reflect. Spirituality is about healing. And people got to understand healing is not pretty. Healing hurts. You get a tooth pulled, you get surgery, you have a cesarean, you moving around, that shit hurts. So you have to heal. And
I
healing hurts.
I said to you all the time, I have cried in this path, in my walking in my truth, more than I cried my entire life, because I thought I was all kind, all bubbly in this. When I found out that I had an ego like this big, I was like, what?
Hey, and,
you
and
know,
believe it or not, my ego is slowly diminish because I got I got an ego too. Like shit.
Yeah, y'all had a live tet and y'all didn't think what the live tet was. Y'all thought it was something totally different, didn't you?
Man,
I
and believe it
said,
or not, I'm still being broke down.
So am I.
I'm still being broke down. And normally with me being broke down, I'm one of the ones like, oh hell no. I told mama before, I'm a fighter. I have always fought. And so I have to it's hard for me to just let it go. Let it, just let it release because I'm still fighting, but it's like I'm fighting with myself. to be able to let it go.
And it's
You
hard
know,
fighting
so
for yourself, isn't it?
yeah, very
Oh yeah.
hard.
That's one number one reason why people don't want to be by themselves, Missy. Thank you for
Yeah,
saying that. That's the
it's
reason why.
it's very hard. Like and like at this moment, me talking, I'm still battling and fighting with myself to like literally release because all I know how to do is is fight. If I get knocked down, I'm okay. Next, what is gonna be? So now I'm just sitting there like I'm at the point now like if I get knocked down, then I want to lay here. I need to figure out
Mm,
why I got knocked down. What's the next move? Instead of jumping right back up and going back into war, I wasn't giving my time to. I wasn't giving myself time to understand why that happened. And stuff like that. So I'm definitely learning and still going through it.
absolutely. And you're doing a great job, but by just um speaking it, by just
Mm,
knowing, where you falling a little short and where you need to go more. You are dealing it. You are healing. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And and the thing is like I never liked being by myself because if we society, people, family have programming in our heads that we need to have all these people around us, that we need a community to help us. And it was hard to be like, oh, me and my spirits are the community. Nobody else out there. And to sit still and just like listen, that was hard for me because there was no lies. It was just truth. And truth is what
yeah.
scares me the most because
Mm-mm.
I always had people telling me, oh, you're this and that, but never tell me the truth that I wanted to hear. Because but when I sit in silence, when I meditate, I have no choice.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
spirits, they don't sugarcoat nothing. One time, and well, he's deceased now. Um, I was saying, why is this happening to me? Spirit said, why do you keep allowing this to happen to you? I said, because I have kids by him and I don't want to leave them. They would say, you would rather get beat and almost die and then leave and struggle and live your kids right. And I'm like, I thought y'all supposed to be supportive. They said we are supportive, but you need to see why, how, when. They be like, we can't go against your free will, you know, but
Yeah.
you will be held responsible for the choices. So the reason why they showed me the red flags, but I said, no, I love him. My kids need a father. But I was sitting there getting beat just for looking at something. He thought I was cheating. My consequences, they said, we're gonna let you stay there till you learn. I would fight it. And I'm like, oh, I can fix them. I can do this. One day I
Oh.
said, spirits, I'm tired. I said, if you get me out of here, even if it's in a shelter, I'm not turning back. So they said, I'll make a way, but we heard you. So when they made a way, I took my kids and we lived in a shelter. Yeah, my pride and ego got in that, but I was alive. My children was alive. Love does not do that. So they
Yeah.
do teach you, but they're going to let you hit it where you say, okay, I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. And see, people don't understand that. They there to help you, but they're not going to fight with you because if they make a way, I could have been stupid enough and went back to him and they say, see, there she go. She
Oh,
didn't learn from her
mm-hmm.
consequences. So sometimes we feel angry as spirits because they said, why you let us go through this? They said, no, we gave you the warning, but you thought you knew more than us.
Yeah.
And
And
sometimes,
and I could definitely 110% relate to that because I was in that predicament too. And it was like you know um I had to choose me. So I've been separated for about a good 5 years, and I had to relearn all over. That's what another thing that put me in the space I am now because I had to relearn all over what Missy liked. Like I really didn't know what Missy liked because it's like Missy took on a form of everybody else. So I didn't have a real identity, So I think that's what made me question what was what I supposed to be doing and everything. But me sitting alone and thinking and then sitting there, like right now, I can acknowledge the role that I played in for a lot of the situation, and I'm like, oh, damn. But I can acknowledge that now and see that, and be like, okay, I get it.
That's true, because sometimes we think it's the other person, and sometimes we're the toxic one. And that takes a lot to admit, like, damn, I was wrong. It was my fault. So that
Yeah.
part is healing too, when you can acknowledge that you're the problem, you
Yeah, I
know?
mean, even like, like I used to always be like, you're not listening to me, but technically I wasn't listening to it. It was all about me. So it was like I never um like I always mind you, I used to always call everybody bipolar. I'm like, y'all bipolar, y'all don't know shit. Da, 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 da. And stuff. That's that ego thing
Yeah.
and stuff. But then, me sitting there and reflecting on everything, I'm like, oh shit. I was the bipolar one. It wasn't even them. Now, I ain't saying they didn't play a factor. I'm just saying, like, I see my factor. I see the factor that I played in a lot of situations and stuff. Why I got angry, why I was, um, you know, I had a lot of built up anger within me. And I didn't know why because I thought, in my mind, I had healed. My mind, I used to think, I didn't forget, but if I'm like, it don't control me. It's not a part of me. I'm not gonna let it be a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show them that okay, I can do this and stuff. When in fact, every decision I made was because of that. And then to realize that, I'm like, oh, so I'm still got a lot of healing to do.
But I think also the dark side, one of the dark side is how you have to understand what emotions and feel them and go through them. And nobody talks about that. It's like you cannot sit. Ooh, hold on. You cannot sit on being angry. You have to go through that emotion. You have to understand it. Then you have to release it. I feel like now I have an understanding when I'm upset, what makes me upset, or what contributed for me to be upset, or when I'm like angry and anxious. So understanding your emotions, going through it, that Missy will be back. That takes that's not so pretty because no, a lot of times emotions makes you seem weak, but actually it's by conquering and by understanding your emotion that you can actually heal and help others heal.
That is so true, because broken crayons still color.
Absolutely.
Is
Absolutely.
there any questions for us? Once Missy get back in, we will pick one person of our choice and pull a card on them. One, but y'all can ask questions.
Y'all hear me? Oh, sorry about that.
It's
I don't know
okay.
what I
So, any
did.
questions for us, and then we'll pull a card. But we have to be drawn to you, okay? But any questions for any of us about spirituality? Don't be scared. It's Sunday, but don't be scared. And plus, Happy New Year's tomorrow, people.
Woohoo!
Any questions? Yes, no? How do you handle anger? Who would like to answer that?
I would like to answer that
Okay.
because I have to handle that a lot. So, how I'm now handling the anger is I ask myself, why did it make me so angry? So I'm questioning myself in my midst of anger, why I'm angry. What is it about this situation that really got me to this point? And then I realized then that's part of me that I need to work on.
And
Mm.
I'll like to add to that. When you're angry, don't try to hold it in. Because that's what is gonna cause you to be bitter. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't hold emotion in. After you figure out, you have to release it. If you gotta scream, scream it out. Go in the shower, cry it out. But you have to release it. After you understand why you are angry, take that shit out. Don't keep
Is
it.
yo, you gotta understand, he who angers you control you.
I wish
You have to say, okay, why is this person angry? Either you trigger something and they taking it out on you, okay, because they need to heal. But if you give a reaction, you be like, okay, Lacerin, you got to work on that, because a person will try to get a reaction to you. You can be a bigger person and walk away. Does not make you weak. You be like, I don't got time to waste my energy for this person, because you got to realize a person looks stupid arguing by themselves. And there's times when people picking arguments with me through emails or through text message, and I'm like, okay, you take care. I will cut it off, because I'm like, I'm not wasting my time with you. So a person who don't know nothing talks a lot. A person who knows a lot remains silent. Um, how do you clear your energy field? Okay, when I did the sound therapy, I called Mother Earth Pachamama. You have to see yourself pulling all the energy from the earth all the way up to you, and it's coming out of your crown chakra, and it's making your energy feel stronger. You need to release stuff to Pachamama, Mother Earth. People say that's mean, but it's not mean. It's because she turns it into compost. She makes it into positivity. So that's how you got to release stuff. You have to learn to talk about your feelings, Rochelle. If not, it's going to cause a disease. It's going to cause sickness, and you don't want that. You letting it take over you. You got to dominate that. All right. So we're going to do one card reading of our choosing. So if you want to participate in a card reading, please say I do. Okay. Can y'all see the comments?
No,
I can't.
I can't either.
Oh, okay. I would tell y'all, and it's up to y'all. So if
Okay.
y'all want a reading by one of us, Yo San Earl. Who wants to do Yo San Earl?
It's up to y'all. I would like to pull a card for the girl that's asking about releasing. I don't know.
Or Rochelle Smith?
I feel drawn to her.
Okay, Rochelle Smith. I can do Yo San Earl. Missy, we have Jada Sky. We have Guru Girl at 10,000.
I would definitely do Google Girl.
Okay, I do Yo San Earl. May I go first?
Of course.
Okay, Yo San Earl, baby girl, your energy is off, my love. It's like very, you really got to start calling yourself back. You got the sacred fool. People take your kindness for weakness, and you're gonna have to start setting it up and start saying no, and start setting boundaries because you're giving too much, and they know you giving too much, but they're not going to tell you no. It's like you feeding a vampire, and you said, okay, you can have a little bit, and they love your energy, they love the way your blood tastes, so they draining you. You be like, no, no. Next thing is they leaving you lifeless. So spirit is saying you're giving too much. You're gonna have to start setting boundaries because you're nobody's fool. They taking your kindness for weakness. So I release you from me. I hope that resonated with you. It's y'all turn.
What is
Yours is Rochelle Smith.
the first card that I pulled for Rochelle? You're not gonna be. It's anger, and my stomach is just in knots, and my stomach, my heart. You're gonna have to learn how to transmute the energy. Miss, is that you folding the cards?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm like,
Look,
who's
I I had zoned in.
that? No, the first card, it's you are so afraid to actually go, and first of all, they're saying you cannot be at the finish line if you don't start at the beginning. You need to go to the beginning. You need to go to your inner child to heal that in order to go then to your teenager, then go to the young adult, and so forth. You cannot be at the finish line and expect it to be healed. You can always transmute energy, and I think you can transmute your anger into something better. I feel a lot of pain in my heart and in my stomach as I am connected to you. You have some issues that you're gonna have to deal, that it's surrounding your family, and when you were younger, that goes back to your inner child. You don't you cannot fix everybody if you're broken. You cannot fix. Is Dimitri's left?
Yeah. Sorry, the internet should be back.
It's like you need to cry it out. You need to scream. There's so much pain inside of you. It is time to actually say, I'm going to do this. I surrender, and stop trusting in hearing what everyone else says. Hear you for the first time. Trust you for the first time and release it. You are a beautiful human being, but you are the reason why you're holding yourself back. There's nothing to be sad about the things you've been through. Pain is not beautiful, but pain also teaches us. Okay? It's about you going within, it's about you learning you and forgiving you. It's about you finding you, but because I don't think you know who you are yet. You have to see beyond anger, beyond pain. I hope that resonates, and I release you and your energies and your spirits back to you.
Yours is, I'm gonna highlight it, Missy. Can you see that in the corner?
Yes.
That's
I'm
who you
trying to
picked.
see because my thing don't. I done got low. I barely can hear now. So I was trying to. I'm having all types of difficulties over here.
It's
I
the
just want to let
enemy.
y'all know that.
It's the enemy, but
You're doing great.
that's who you got.
Ah, so for Guru Girl, is it at 1,000, 11,000? That 1,000.
1,000.
Okay, for Guru Girl for 1,000, the card that I pull for you is telling me you are what you attract.
So if you at a role where you trying to figure out why all of this is going on with you attracting it. You within yourself. I feel like I'm hearing like you need to go on a journey within yourself, a deep journey. And once you start healing, then the positive, the light that you seeking will find you. Um, that's the card I have for you. If that resonate with
No.
you any.
You got to release her, mama.
Um, it's like whatever you manifest into.
She said thank you. She been asking that question, so she said thank you.
Okay. Mm. I am mad. I could barely hear y'all now.
I told you the phone got the way the phone is set up, man. They start making you stuff go wrong with your phone so you can get another one. That's what they do.
Yeah, like what is
Okay, we have Jada Sky and we have Tyler and Taylor Channel. And then we have Sharika W. So I take who do y'all want? And then I take what y'all don't want.
Wow, that
let
just
me go
sounds
see, can
wrong.
I get another earpiece real quick?
Okay. Who did you
I,
want?
I
Leah?
got. Can I just give them one advice that is coming through very strong?
For who?
All of them.
Okay.
They have to stop asking um other spiritualists if they are on the right path. The path that you are on is what you're supposed to be on at the moment. Nobody can have the answers by yourself and your spirits. Stop waiting for someone to tell you your path that you're supposed to be on. Trust, because there's a lot of us that don't trust. So trust your spirits. Trust where you at. All right, that was
Okay.
it.
All right. There's Jada Sky, Tyler and Taylor, and
Yes.
Sharika
Sharika, what?
Sharika W.
You want to go first?
Yeah,
I'll go
that's what I'm
second.
saying. Which one you want?
I'll take anyone. It's fine.
Okay, I'll do Jada. You can do Tyler and Taylor, and Missy can do Sharika.
Tyler and
Um,
Taylor.
Tyler and Taylor. This is for Jada Sky. Missy, you have Sharika. Okay, this is for Jada Sky. First thing I'm hearing, Jada, you too hard on yourself, baby. You're gonna have to start understand no one's perfect. That you're going to make mistakes. Okay, these are your teachers. Sometimes you second guess yourself and you doubt yourself. And Spirit is saying stop. This is what I'm talking about. You carry other people's burdens on your shoulder, and it's like you're getting tired being the person that always put things back together because people forget about you. Spirit is saying you're going through a transformation. Okay, this transformation is going to change you where you're going to start speaking up and you ain't going to know why you saying the things you saying because Spirit is going to speak through you, which means you're going to get mounted and they're going to start being the voice because they tired of you getting taken advantage of because people just pour on to you and no one pours back to you. So they want you to set boundaries and they want you to release and heal because you're going through a major change this new year. I release you, Jada, from me.
Me. The card that I pulled for you is the world wants to be written. And before I can tell you about the card, I just want to say they are proud of you because I'm seeing the strength card right now, and I don't even pull that card. I don't know. Oh, okay. Just the simple fact that you didn't give up, that you kept going, even when you were doubting stuff. It's amazing because you kept. They keep saying you kept the faith. You kept fighting, even when you couldn't see past that. You couldn't see past you. So for that, they want to say we are proud of you. You are going through an ascension. I see transformation, but at the same time, they want you to be. You don't need to be telling everyone that what's going on with you. What that is for you to figure out. That transformation, that ascension is for you and your spirit to go through, not everyone else. You are getting messages, especially when you meditate. They do want you to cover your head when you meditate. You are so gifted. You are so gifted, and you are flourishing your gifts. I don't even know you, but I want to say I'm proud of you. For some reason, I just want to say I'm proud of you. Don't give up. Keep, even when you don't see all the blessings or the blessings is little, be on that grateful mindset, on that grateful heart. But you going through an ascensions. There's transformations everywhere. You getting messages directly. It's just they need you to meditate more, silence, less speaking, more listening, more absorbing. But you are a beautiful soul. Congratulations on the new timeline.
Yeah,
Bravo.
because everyone didn't make the jump because
Congratulations. You did that.
y'all didn't want to let go.
You did that. They're so proud. Wow.
Huh?
Um,
Yes, you do it, me, your sister Latoya Mercury. Huh?
hmm? I do want to say,
You did Latoya.
hmm?
You just Latoya. That's who you just did. She said her kids changed her name. So you
Oh,
talking to
okay.
Latoya.
I channel Taylor and Tyler.
Yeah, she said her kids changed her name, but
Oh, that's,
so you spoke for Latoya. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
So,
where Missy's at, so I'm gonna do Sharika. This is for
I,
Sharika W. Let's see. Spirits, what do you have for Sharika W? You are in your creative mode, Sharika. 25 breaks down to 7. This is your year of spirituality.
I can hear y'all. I can
Okay.
hear y'all now. I had to reboot my phone and everything. Like, hold on.
So you could do
mm,
Yolanda Palmer, Missy. So Sharika W, you in your year of creativity, so you have to be careful. You in that year of law of attraction. You are what you attract. You can make money. You can turn grapes into wine. You need to release your hurt. You are not your hurt, and you have to let love in. Also, I see you. Your relationship getting better with people because you're starting to meet the right people. You're starting to attract high vibrational people. You are going to meet someone around July, okay? But it's your choice on which way you want to go with it. It is a soulmate, but every soulmate you don't have to be intimate with. But I do see someone coming into your life. But you are walking in your abundance. You are walking in your creativity. So basically, what I'm trying to say is 2022 gave you a whole new chapter to write what you want in 2023. So you need to start writing. You need to do a vision board because things are going to start happening for you, Sharika. I release you from me. So, Missy, you have Yolanda.
Hello, Yolanda. The card that I pulled for you is pretty much, I feel like you already know the answer to it. Um, you're doing a transformation. It's already is something you probably been asking yourself about, or question about. The card is saying is already within you. So I really do feel like you kind of like you know the answer to your question. You just need to trust in yourself, and I just would feel like you need to trust into yourself and release. If you holding on to something, release it. Trust yourself that you will be okay. It will be okay. You know, I hope that resonate with you.
Okay. We have two more guys. We have Teresa, McCreary, and then we have Divine S. Uh, and Margaret Flores. Don't all
Who
speak at once. It's okay. So we have Margaret Flores. We have Divine S. and Teresa McCreary.
I'm gonna take Margaret. For some
Okay.
reason, her name just stuck out to me. Um,
Okay.
I
Initiated
do.
by spirits. Hello. Hello. Helena. Can she? Do you want Teresa or Divine?
I'll do Teresa.
Okay. What you say, Missy?
I want to ask Margaret. Is it a specific question she wants to ask?
Uh-oh. Margaret Flores, is there a certain question you want to ask? Yolanda Palmer said, hey, Missy.
Hello.
What is Teresa's last name?
McCreary. He didn't give one, so just go for it, baby girl. What is Spirit trying to tell you?
Okay. Ah. Well, Margaret. Um. I'm getting you growing. You growing into yourself. It's like it been taking a long time to get there, but it's happening. Transformation.
I can see that. She is
Uh,
transforming. I can
uh,
see.
uh, I'm getting like what she been asking for is coming. Her work that her everything that she have been doing have not been in vain. I got the perfection of your life. So that's what I'm getting for Margaret. I hope that resonate with you.
Yeah, I can see her opening up like a flower. She is going through a transformation, but she got to accept it. There you go, Missy. She got to accept it. Hello, Cherry. You want to go next, or you want me to go?
I'll go. I got Teresa, and I just want to say I'm sorry that what you've been going through, what you went through, because the pain that I'm feeling is just you are a warrior. They said that the path has been long for you, but you are almost out of that darkness. You are a warrior. So don't let those pains attach to you. Just learn it to be a lesson. You almost out of that darkness. They made me pull a card on money. I don't know if you've been going through a tough situation and you're asking about money. Money is coming. They keep saying for you to burn some ancestor money to help that out. Write your government name on it. Put some oils on all the corners in the middle, write your government name, and you can also make that as a petition and ask what you want. But you are a warrior. I feel, and I see all the pain that you've been going through, all the fights that you have to do. So for that, I applaud you for not giving up, because you are almost out of there. You are a soldier, but sometimes soldiers also have to remain patient and remain without fighting. You almost out of there, so keep your faith up and just trust. They keep saying surrender, and I think that's the last thing that you have to do is surrender. You cannot fight all the battles yourself. You cannot win all the battles yourself. But the pain, you have to work on it. You're gonna have to let it go. Remember, no mistakes, just lessons. I hope that resonates. So, and I send your energy and your spirits back to you with gratitude and love.
Okay, Divine S, this is what I picked for you. Baby, you have done so much for people. You've been tired. You really didn't want to do it. You hardly ever say no. Spirit is saying, after the storm comes peace. You're getting ready to get peace. During this spring equinox, you are going to be giving gifts that you didn't know you had. Some gifts are going to start waking up. Spirit is saying your crown chakra is open up. You're going to get downloads. So if you've been getting dull headaches or little sensations around your crown, it's because they are opening you up. Okay, your voice is very powerful. Spirit is saying you are an air bender, so you have to be careful with the words you say because you're in the year of creativity. So when you start saying things, it's going to happen. So if you wish something bad, it's going to happen, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I didn't mean it that way." But they have seen your tears, they have seen your pain. They said, "No more, my child." You are growing. You are going to get honored in the spiritual realm. Your gifts is dropping. You are getting ready to get peace after the storm. And I hope that makes sense to you. I release you divine S from me.
I wanna go back to Margaret.
All right.
For some reason I'm hearing stop being perfect. Stop. Ain't nothing in this world is perfect. So it's like the more you try to critique something, you know, it's not gonna be that A1 perfect. So I hope that resonate. I don't know why I had to go back to that. It was something I was feeling, with the card I had pulled for.
Because a lot of spiritualists think they supposed to be perfect, Missy, but you is being obedient. And that's where we fail. And we get so hard on ourselves because we like, dang, I should have, would have, could have. No, you did what you were supposed to do. Okay, our words are not meant for everybody. Our words are meant for certain people. It's up to them if they want to let it grow or they want to let it die. But we're going to end this at 7 o'clock. Rosewater Empress, because I'm not going to drain my babies. Rosewater Empress said, "My old supervisor wants to date me. How should I move forward?" Anybody want to answer that question?
Her old supervisor?
Wants to date her.
Do you
I'm
want the
not going
spiritual or the woman advice? Which one?
because I won't go pull a card for that. I was going to sit there and say, um, what you feeling?
I feel like it's just sex. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
sexual energy. Nothing else, girl. Nothing. It's
Mm.
quick. It's get it done and get out of there. Do you feel like you need that? No. There's better fish in the sea.
Mm.
So no, to me it's a no. But you have free will. I just feel like it's just sexual. What is your thought on it? And Missy?
No, it is sexual. He's very sexually attracted to her, but it's her choice. But I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't put my heart in it. If you just want a booty call, then do the booty call. But I wouldn't put my heart in it because you're gonna
Him,
get
mm-mm.
disappointed.
And
And
my
that's where I was. Hey, if it, us females sometimes just wanna, out of curiosity, see what they working with. I'm just saying. So I mean, definitely don't put nothing into it. You know, I'm at the point in my life. Follow your gut. Definitely follow your gut. If your gut saying, even though your poom poom might be tingling, but your gut is like, then
Yeah,
don't
because
do it,
soon as they
love.
open their mouth, you be like, damn.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So that's why I'm like, go with your gut, because your gut will feel it. But even though your poom poom might be like, your gut gonna be like, mm. Especially when you get them butterflies or some like some just ain't sitting right. So
I also, if you do go forward, girl, remember protection for the love. Remember protection.
yes, mm.
Because they be lying.
They be lying.
All right. Miss T said any messages for her, anything. You can pull a card or you can just go with the flow.
Who?
Miss T, Tissa, Tisa, Tissa.
The first thing that I'm feeling is I don't know, that's what she's manifesting or what is coming forward. I see beach vacation coming forward. They want her to go back to her resume to make it cleaner. She's settling for less than what she's supposed to. That's what I'm getting. Do you want me to pull a card?
It's
Or
on
no?
your choice, baby. I'm picking up that your sacral and solar chakra is blocked. You really need to work on that, on your self-esteem, being bracing your sexuality, um, your confidence. Because baby, if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody gonna believe in you.
Hell yeah. She has trauma that she has to deal with. I think
Mm-hmm.
we all do, but let's not get all personal here. But I would suggest get a reading with Lassie Hand because she can help you on that healing that you need. Because sometimes it becomes too much to do ourselves.
I'm La Sedan. I people call me Black Divana, but I'm La Sedan. Um, dang, they mess with my eyes.
I can see nothing.
Uh, Missy, Cherry Travis. Anything for Cherry Travis?
Cherry Travis.
Yeah.
Automatically, all I hear is it's gonna be all right. I don't know why. I'm hearing it's gonna be all right. Why you have to put me on the spot?
Apologize.
Because I'm just as nervous right now.
You're doing good. Don't be nervous.
Okay. Ah. Mm. The first one that came out is it's like you already know the outcome. I've like you still you searching for a different outcome when you already know the outcome. If that makes sense. Um, I don't know why I'm feeling hurt with this card. What y'all picking up?
That she knows, but she's refusing to accept it. And that's why she's feeling hurt. She knows a lot, and Spirit's been dealing with her, but she refused to let it go and to accept it. So you're
Yeah,
right on the money. Um,
yeah. Like she definitely she know the outcome, but
yeah,
she's still looking for another way. It's not gonna change, love. it,
you're just
it,
Letting
gonna
it,
go
have
is
to.
hard.
You gotta
yeah,
accept it and move
yeah,
on.
definitely.
Uh, Rosewater. How can you be part of the spiritual team? Well, I would have to do a divination. I'm their godmother, but I would have to see if the spirits accept you. So you would have to book a consultation with me, or it don't even have to be me. You can get one with one of my goddaughters, Missy, and initiated by spirits. You know, no offense, ladies, but I'm that bitch and I make bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
She
but
does.
you can talk to one of them. Um Booyah B, this is what I got. You have to be careful with your words. Sometimes you speak truth and people can't accept truth because truth hurts. They rather believe a lie. And sometimes you can come off aggressive. You can intimidate people. So they said choose your different tone of words. Continue to speak the truth, but a different tone. They want you to follow your own rhythm. You got to also understand you are a leader, not a follower. So everyone is not going to want to follow you. You're going to attract who you're supposed to attract. Your crown chakra is open, your third eye is open, but I'm hearing that you need to do shadow work. Your spirits defend you to the end. They back you up 110%. So they want you to follow your own rhythm. And one of your spiritual animals is an owl. Okay, Booyah B, I release you from me.
I just did a card just in general for whoever is on it, and I'm getting stop judging yourself. I don't know who need to hear that, but you judging yourself. Stop judging yourself.
That's just about
Let it.
everybody on here.
And that's the card that I pulled. You know, stop judging yourself and don't worry about what everybody think of you. You know, love you. Like Mama said, you know, can't nobody love you the way you love yourself.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely, you know, wanted to say that with this card I just pulled.
Yeah, that's just about everybody on here. I mean, it sucks, but I don't know if it's in the energy, but everybody on here, y'all too hard on yourself. Okay, even spirits don't even judge you like that. Um, Someone said, Emma McWhite. Anybody got anything for Emma McWhite?
The first thing that I see, she needs to start dancing, moving those hips,
Mhm.
moving, because a lot of times we say we don't know how to release it. Move what your mama gave you. You know, that's how you're going to release it. You got to move your hips, connect to yourself, connect to your femininity, your goddess. So that's the first thing. Move, dance. So,
Yeah, because we hold trauma, men too. We hold trauma in our hips. Oh, she said she did dance today.
Eh,
Margaret Flores said, thanks, Missy. Anybody want to do Chattaboo Nation? Chattaboo Nation. Y'all feeling them?
I don't know what he's battling. All I see is someone boxing. You want me? Do you want to pull a card?
It's up to you. It's up to you. You can just pick up what Spirit says.
Stop
Sometimes you
fighting.
gotta take the gloves and put it down.
And
You know, you don't have to be going like this all the time. It's okay to take those gloves and put it down.
everything is not a battle.
No,
Uh, it-
it's what I.
everything is not a battle.
It
Cause
is easy to hold on into pain than to actually let it go. And that's gonna go for a lot of us. It is so much easier to just hold on to that because that's all we know.
no,
But it's
yeah.
time to let it go. Surrender. Surrender.
And when you surrender, that don't make you weak. That make you want to do it different. You
Absolutely.
know, so don't look at it when you surrender that you weak. You surrender because you want something better. You know it's something better, and that's what you want. That's what you striving for. You know, so definitely release. Let it go.
It's
Whatever you battling.
Because your soul is tired. You are tired. You got to understand, warriors get tired. We
absolutely.
fall down, we get back up, but we do need rest before the next fight, the next battle.
I'm definitely picking up everything is not a fight. Everything don't have to be a fight. You know, it's like you fight against they fight against everything. You know who you might they might somebody might tell them to go right and they be like I'm going left and
And
then you
then
kind of
when you
like
find out you was wrong, you beat yourself
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So yeah. This is for Kenyatta Creates. What messages? Your light is shining. Once you put on your glasses that Yahweh gave you, once you go down the rabbit hole, Kenyatta Creations, you cannot turn back. Once you put those glasses on, you can't take them off. You are meant to teach people, you are meant to help people, and people are not going to understand your calling. They're going to think what you do is evil, but that's their opinion because that's what they brainwash. Okay, you have the number 11. I'm hearing your master number is 11. You are a goddess in the making. So don't give up on your spirituality to make someone else feel good. Because if it was the other way, they wouldn't give it up for you. You are not normal, so stop trying to be normal. You have so many creativities, ideas. I said that wrong. You have so many money making ideas. Spirit is saying you are blessed without even knowing that you're blessed. You can make money. Money comes to you easily because you're talented. People are envious of you because of your gifts. Also, I'm seeing sunflowers around you. That's telling me you are in the abundance area. And also, you have not necessarily Oshun. I'm picking up your solar chakra needs worked on, and I'm picking up the master healer Amuseto True is around you. They said you have very big, bold visions. You can also see. You are receiving blessings, but you feel like you don't want to wear the glasses that Yahweh gave it to you. And baby, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but you can't take off something God gave you. Okay? Because everybody don't get those glasses. You're not going to live the life you want to because you keep giving up, stopping. You're not meant here to get comfortable. You came here to do a job. I release you, Kenyatta, from me. Somebody's calling you Auntie Missy, Rosewater Empress. She says she got the something, something of cups, page of cups kind of words. You know, the path you choose, stand out and seek it. Shabu Nation. Oh, she was piggybacking off of you.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Lene Cole. Hello, Amita. Okay. Ooh, I'm out of breath. We got 7 more minutes. Anybody want to say anything for Leslie Bates? Leslie Bates.
Helena, get her.
Why
You
do you
are
want me
very
to get her? She didn't
clairsentient.
done anything. The first
Leslie
thing that I'm
Bates,
seeing
you
is
are.
hmm?
I'm picking up clairsentient for her. Go ahead, Mama.
The first thing that I'm seeing, her gifts are bursting out. There's no more going back. She does. There's a palm Jada for her.
For Leslie,
Yeah.
Leslie know what she got to do.
she's scared. If
Mm,
you scared, you missed church today. You was in that bed. Church started at 7:45.
mm-mm.
But yeah,
This
you're
spring, there's
definitely
no hiding.
clairsentient, baby. That's one of your strongest clairs. You feel everything, whether you want to or not. Okay. So no more readings, guys. We got damn, I can't count. 7 minutes. Anybody got any closing to say? I hope y'all enjoyed this live. If y'all want us to do it more, y'all need to speak up. Okay.
Is there anything that they would like us to talk about on in another live? Any question? Any, you know, it doesn't have to be all about your gifts.
Yeah, it could be general question.
Janitra DeChantel, she stepped out and she want to know um anything for her. Janitra DeChantel. Dang, I just screwed that. I apologize.
Ew.
Anything?
I don't
They
know.
like y'all. Ooh, they said keep doing it.
I don't know. They keep showing this is it's like you need some action on the bedroom.
Ooh.
You need to spice that thing up.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Face
I'm a,
down, ass up. That's the way they want you to fuck.
Period.
hey.
You holding a lot of stress, you got to release it. So if you're not getting a human, they got something called the roles. Trust me, during their live tech, they broke it down. There are different types of roles. I was like, damn. They taught me some shit. I was like, dang.
Be your best friend.
No comment.
Uh, Kenyatta Create says, talk about being blocked. But Lene Cole, yes, someone did block your intuition because they felt like you were more intuitive than they were. So yes, they did. I do see a blockage in your solar chakra. You will have to get that removed with Reiki or in Akashi Records. But Kenyatta Create said talk about blockages.
Mm. She want us to talk about it now or the next live?
We can talk about that in the next live Kenyatta Creates because we only got 4 more minutes here. I don't want to burn out my babies. You know what I'm saying? We will make that a subject about blockages. So we will do that. It will be next Sunday. So remember next Sunday, 5:30. All right. Okay. Since y'all can't see this, I don't know why y'all can't see this. Rosa Water Empress says, I have a person who says I have to work on the dark to use my light. I don't believe her. So, okay, here I am, ladies. And she wants to stay in my records, which I don't agree with. Uh, she's not supposed to be in your records at all. You need to release her and you need to learn how to shield yourself and ask one of your main spirits to cloak you. I do mentor, okay? So I teach about shielding and cloaking.
Um,
Kenyatta Create said next live.
Okay.
Okay.
So once again, these are my goddaughters. Missy and initiated by spirits. They very gifted. We all shamans. They do readings, but it's not for free, you know. But get to know them. We'll be doing this again on Sunday at 5:30 if my goddaughters agree to it, you know. So once again, we thank you. We appreciate you. We send you peace, love, and light.
Thank
Asheo.
you.
Ladies, y'all got anything to say?
It
Um,
was.
thank everyone for coming to see the talk. Much
Oh yeah.
appreciated.
It was a.
And
It was a pleasure.
mm,
And I would like to say y'all not alone. You know.
mm, at all, at
So don't
all.
feel like you are because we've been where you been. So don't feel like you're not measuring up. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Don't measure your walk with someone else. Don't measure your achievements with someone else. Keep doing and don't give up. And remember, there's no mistakes but lessons.
And everybody's gifts are different. We all might see, but we all see different things. Like 1 and 3 equals 4, 2 and 2 equals 4, and 0 and 4 equals 4. It doesn't matter how you go about it getting it, but it all equals to the same message.
And don't think what somebody said it don't resonate with you because it could next week. And then you be like, aha, that's what they was talking about. So don't try to make it fit. Just take heed to what was said and pretty much just look out for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Mm-mm.
they will talk to you in parables. Because half the time I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I tell my daughters, tell them to talk to you on a 4-year-old level, and trust me, it works. Because I'd be like, "I'm a test tube baby. You gonna have to talk to me."
Eh,
Absolutely.
So I wish y'all a good night and happy New Year's tomorrow. Okay, and enjoy the new energy because we get ready to get a new moon in Aries, and it's going to affect some people more than others. Just go with the flow and understand you're not
flow.
alone. So we see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.